So last month, May 2025, my husband and I took a trip to Istanbul, Turkey. We were actually on our way to Tbilisi, Georgia for my son's wedding, but we decided to make it a double location international trip because why not? Istanbul, one of the biggest, craziest, coolest cities in the world, right? I'm still drinking tea that I bought there. This is Blue Butterfly, and it is very blue. If you stick around till the end, I will talk about the shopping that I did there, and I will give you the tea on the Turkish tea. Okay, I loved this on this plane. It had cameras, like 3 of them. You could look downward, from the tail, forward. I had a lot of fun playing with this. I was looking forward to trying the food on Turkish Airlines. My husband decided to not take his mask off for the flight, so when they came around and asked us what we'd like for dinner, he said, "None for me, thanks." I said, "No, we'll take one of each." And so I got to try both. The cod was really good, the pasta was okay. We did the same thing for breakfast. He got the pancakes, I got the eggs. Food was pretty good for airline food. So when you get on the plane on Turkish Airlines, they're known for giving you little like amenity bags that are super cute. They're full of little things that you might need for while you're traveling. But these were some little earplugs. These were the bags that we got on the way to Istanbul. I much prefer the ones we got on the way back. Look how cute these are. They're Lacoste and Turkish Airlines. This one I think is empty, but my husband didn't use really anything out of his. So they come with, they come with like socks to wear on the plane, which I totally used. A little sleep mask. What else? Oh, toothpaste, toothbrush, and some earplugs, everything color coordinated. But the bags are like actually really nice. Little Turkish airline. So it's kind of cool. I was really happy with Turkish airline. That airline and then Air Korea I think are the best that I've ever flown. We traveled this first leg with my aunt and uncle, who are also coming to the wedding to be joined later by their daughter. So we were on the same flight just by coincidence. We hung out, walked around, tried all this amazing dessert, had a little dinner. Every dessert shop you go into, baklava store, they stuff you with free samples, and it's incredible. After some delicious doner and then a bunch of dessert, we headed to our hotel's rooftop bar, had a cocktail, and then we all went back to our hotels and went to bed. We're staying in the Cronton Hotel, which is pretty nice. Of course, we have it kind of trashed already. Coffee. Dang, babe, you're so big.
Yeah.
The coffee's not made for you.
Turkish coffee means you just get less.
Our hotel was just a 7-minute walk from this beautiful waterfront. So in the mornings, my husband and I would get our tea for me, coffee for him, and walk down, and it was peaceful. The cruise ships weren't there, unloaded. It was just fantastic. It's very cool just sitting here by the water and in Istanbul, and it's cool, but the sun is nice and warm, and it's just so exciting to get to be here. Oh, the kitties, they're everywhere and they're so friendly. They're just like Labrador retrievers walking around. My own cats at home ignore me when I call their name or say, "Hey, kitty." These cats, you go, "Hey, kitty," and they just turn and look at you and come running.
Found a friend.
After we met up with my aunt and uncle, we went and just found a random restaurant that had Turkish breakfast, and it was fantastic. Walked around and got kind of trapped by this tour guide guy who had some good tips, like going up on this rooftop. Got a beautiful view of like the Blue Mosque behind us right there, the Hagia Sophia. We were there, this was a Monday and it was a religious holiday, so things weren't open. We just had to kind of enjoy them from outside. And let me tell you, Istanbul is beautiful.
Yeah. It's great.
Some lemon too?
Bir dakika abi alacağım. Vay 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 vay. Thank you very much.
Shopping haul today. I got a Turkish towel at the bazaar. That was 800 Turkish lira, about 20 bucks. And oh, this is what I really wanted. This was from Jennifer's Hammam. Look at beautiful Turkish towel. Very thick and soft. Oh, I love it. And I picked up a white Turkish towel, a little gift for my soon-to-be daughter-in-law. Well, my aunt and uncle went to pick their daughter up at the airport, and so James and I were on our own for the night. We decided to walk across the bridge from the European side to the Asian side.
If I was in an action movie, I would have jumped off onto that roof.
Yes.
Right there. I would have been very beautiful. My mojito is going to be $750. Woo! Feeling some bread. Just kidding. Don't get it wrong.
I got the view. Lovely dinner with the view. That is stunning. It was funny, the night before we were so tired from traveling and went to bed so early that we did not get to see the city at all in the dark. And all these lit up boats on the water, the mosques are just incredible. There's a cruise ship. And even this bridge, it was just so cool, like seeing the city on the second day in a way that we hadn't seen the day before. It's just really, truly just a beautiful city. Great experience. So we went to the same place for breakfast that we had gone the day before. It was just that good. And I knew that they had the kaymak. I had researched some food on YouTube before we went, and when I saw this kaymak, which is this, It's buffalo milk, like a clotted cream, and honey you drizzle on it. And it is like the greatest butter ice cream. I don't even know how to describe it you'd ever taste in your life. It was fantastic. All right, a little tea on the tea. So everywhere you go, they give you tea. It's tradition that if you accept a cup of tea from someone and drink it, that you're friends for 40 years. I got a lot of friends in Istanbul now. But the tea is very sweet. A lot of it's flavored. I was thinking it was sugar and terrible for me. And then found out from someone that, oh no, it's crushed stevia. Even these powdered teas, crushed stevia in those. So I went in that store and bought tea. At the airport, I bought this because I needed a gift for my coworkers. This is the apple tea that's so good. But when I looked at the label, there's a lot of sugar in that one. So I don't know, this tea that I brought home might be a sugar bomb, but it's a fun souvenir.
So the way I booked our trip was San Francisco to Istanbul, and then I bought separate tickets that were round trip Istanbul to Tbilisi. And so on the way back, we went from Tbilisi to Istanbul and had about an 18-hour layover for our last day of our trip. I did not book us a hotel in the downtown touristy area. I just wanted something close to the airport. We could relax. By the time we landed, though, we were super hungry. We had a taxi waiting for us. This little Treekos Suites hotel, absolute gem. If you have a layover, if you just want to spend a night somewhere kind of close to the airport, taxi was not too bad going there. This Treekos Suites, it's a gem.
Chicken wrap is delicious. You got meat
We
wrap.
got onto this property. It was kind of like a little estate or something. There's a restaurant, there's a pool. The room was fantastic. We had a terrace that was such a surprise. Go out on the terrace, open the doors, and you can just see the water. Okay, so now I'm gonna give the tea on the Turkish towels. One thing you have to know about me to begin with is that I am a big fan of Turkish towels. It started, I think, probably when I started traveling and camping. I always have one with me. I keep one in the car. Anytime I travel, I take one with me because it, like on a plane, I can roll it up for a pillow, wear it as a blanket if I'm cold. Love Turkish towels. Always travel with one. So I was really excited to, go to Turkey and buy some real Turkish towels instead of the Amazon ones that I had. So I know I already showed this one. This one, which was cool. I didn't even unwrap it till I got home and could see that it was, all striped all the way through. Very pretty. This one I got at the Grand Bazaar, and I think it was about $20. But I'd seen on Reddit that the primo place to get the best Turkish towel would be Jennifer's Hammam. So when we were out walking around, I put it in my Google Maps and beelined for Jennifer's Hammam. We went into the store that Maps took me to, and it was beautiful. I'm not going to disparage Jennifer's Hammam at all. There was another couple in there, and they were buying bed sheets because they had beautiful linens, bed sheets, towels, bathrobes, wash towels, I think. Everything was gorgeous. There was one towel that I really liked, and I think I was quoted $133 or euros, I'm not sure, but at any rate, I wanted to because it was really pretty, felt really nice, but I'm just not going to spend that much money on a towel. So another gentleman came in and he told me, oh, well, then you might be more interested in our store down the street. I'll take you there. So it was still Jennifer's. So he took me there, and it was the lesser, I guess the first one I was in was the 5-star primo, best linens that come from Jennifer's. But I went to the one that was more like the Saks off Fifth of Jennifer's Hammam. So that was where I got this one, and it's very nice. Maybe $50. But yeah, it's really nice. It's soft, and I'm very happy with my souvenirs that I got there. But now I'm gonna say I was very ooh, I finally got some Turkish towels from actual Turkey instead of this Amazon stuff that I've been using. So when I came home, I just thought it was really funny because I looked at the labels on this Amazon Turkish towel that I have, and yeah, this is made in Turkey. This is a thicker one. This is like the thinner one. But yeah, they're both made in Turkey. So now I just have extra Turkish towels, but like I said, can't go wrong with having one of these with you at all times. And honestly, I think this one from Amazon is still, I have this in green and orange, I think, as well. I think this one is my absolute favorite of all time because it's very thick and soft and warm. So that's the tea on the Turkish towels. I will put a link for this Amazon fantastic Turkish towel down in the description if anybody wants to buy it. I guess how this YouTube thing works. And you know Sunny a little bit already, but I'm gonna introduce you to Coco. This is Coco. This girl loves me. She sleeps between my feet every single night. However, those little stray cats in Turkey loved me more than you. They don't run from me, they ran to me. You little monster. I'm a cat person with a doodle.